Hey everyone, I'm on break. I'm on break here. So just decided to let you guys into my day a little bit. Like I said, I'm never gonna just stream from work or anything like that, but I am on break at the moment. I gotta get a drink here. I went the wrong way. I normally go this way because normally I'm going to the store, but actually I'm just getting a drink today. So I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna get a drink here at the gas station. So yeah, we're on break here at work. Again, I got my food, but I gotta get a drink. See, this guy that's driving this like movable billboard around, he needs to drive the speed limit because he's slowing traffic flow at this point. Yeah, this guy, he's driving a movable billboard, but he's driving 10 under the speed limit. Like that's like obvious, man. You're sitting here holding up traffic just to advertise. What the heck's going on with that? Yeah, he's driving 10 under the speed limit. I mean, you can go under the speed limit, but consistently 10 under is a little bit much, I think. Just a little bit much. Yeah, no, I was just going to the gas station. I went and turned into the store, so you gotta go to the gas station. Again, I'm just on break. I'm trying to get a drink here, but I went the wrong way because I normally have to go to the store too, but today I didn't. Today I just had to get a drink. There's a stop sign laying in the middle of the parking lot. No lie, it's just laying there. Yeah, just laying there. Give me a sec to get a drink here. Well, that would have been faster, except the guy in front of me had to buy 5 packs of cigarettes. And then there was a guy in front of him too. 5 packs. What are you gonna do with 5 packs of cigarettes, dude? Why don't you just buy a carton? I mean, she's like looking through them, like grabbing this one, grabbing this one. All right, so we got the Star Spangled Splash, and we got a sandwich. That's what we got. Food is good. Nobody in chat yet. What's up? Wait, hold on. I have a text message. What? Hold on. I have to make a phone call now. Yeah, I guess some medical thing is going on with my mom or whatever, so I had to make a phone call. Sorry I had to dip out like that, but I'm still on break. I'm on break for a good bit. I'm not going anywhere. Well, not until my break's over. So, I'm here for now. But again, I guess something was going on, so I had to call. But yeah, I'm here now. So yeah, we went live earlier, as you guys know. I went live on my way in. Went live now, break time. I don't know about what's happening later, but yeah. So, anyway. There's a good chance we won't be streaming later because of what I got going on. It's something else now. Something going on, so I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna try, but there's a good chance it won't be now, so. I wonder if Turkey Hill knows that the L on the hill is about to fall off on somebody's head. I can literally see it right now. Just like sticking off the side. Maybe I should tell them. Problem is, if I tell them, the very busy one employee that they have scheduled on this very busy day probably won't care. This is what Turkey Hill does. Turkey Hill used to be a great organization when they were owned by Kroger. Then they sold to EG Group and then went. They schedule like one person, and it's like the one person that doesn't call off, that's there every day. They pay them almost nothing. It's like, what do you expect? Yeah, like if you... Yeah, like that's the point. Like, what do you expect when that's what you're paying? You know? And that's what I always see with Turkey Hill. Again, they were fine with Kroger. When Kroger owned them, they were great. And as soon as EG Group bought them, they just immediately started going downhill. Again, they literally, like, EG Group bought these guys, and literally they just... They don't hire anybody. They have one person scheduled during peak times. It's dirty. They never stock anything. Like, flat out, just now, there's only 2 people in front of me, and I waited all that. So you guys don't know how long I waited. There's 2 people in front of me. Middle of the day. It's a convenience store. So, like, that's the point. Like, and then, like, one like this where they sell ready-to-eat food and stuff like that, and there's 2 people that I can visibly see working. 2. And they sell ready-to-eat food. It's the middle of the day. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's just not. Outside of this building looks terrible. It needs to be power washed. The L is about to fall off on somebody's head. Trash is empty, so that's good. Half the stock needs stocked. They always have crates of soda laying in the corner, just on the floor. Like, there's always just like a million things here that I can see that like could be fixed. All they did was bought it, slapped Turkey Hill on it, and it went. Now, Turkey Hill ice cream and dairy is still good because they just kept the original recipe and everything. But the convenience stores, yeah, Kroger doesn't own it anymore. EG Group bought this. And that's why your Turkey Hill stores and convenience stores are going severely downhill. That's why. So, yeah, the ice cream and stuff's still good, as long as they keep using the original recipe. But that's why they're not doing so well. They don't know anything about paying a proper wage and giving proper wages to employees so that way it's an appealing thing for people to want to apply. It's not very appealing if you pay them bottom of the barrel, and when I walk in, it's dirty. I see 2 employees, which means there's call-offs regularly. And then the employees that are here that are good employees are only the ones that work at night. Why do you think that is? Because this is the one place that's open 24 hours anymore. Walmart doesn't do it anymore. Years ago, I worked for Walmart, and I told them how much money they lose on overnights. They didn't listen to me. When COVID hit, they suddenly listened to me because they started realizing that the numbers don't lie. So they never reopened for 24 hours. And now this is one of the only establishments that has 24 hours. So that's where any employee flocks, where they want 24 hours. So it's like, well, yeah, that's why. Because some of those people are desirable, but that's the point. Like, it's when it's the only place around that's open 24 hours. Where's anybody going to go? A gas station. That's where all the 24-hour employees go. So, that's a shame. Yeah, that's a shame. And it's a shame that the gas station employees aren't paid better. High liability at a gas station. Very high liability. Everything's flammable. You could blow up, technically. Technically, it could. Obviously, that's few and far between. You get held up at any time. There's so many liability issues with a convenience store, yet they pay their employees just nothing. Nothing. I know this convenience store that opened up in the area, and they opened up for only a few months, and I loved it. They had all the best energy drinks. It was an Indian-owned store, and I often wondered if they opened just to burn it down so they could claim an insurance thing, because flat out, months after they opened, they had a fire. And they left the coffee pot on, I guess. So it's like, this is the point, like, this is why liability, this is why you pay convenience store workers better. There could be a fire. You guys remember Clerks? Yeah, you remember the beginning of, wasn't it Clerks? Wasn't it the newest one? He just opens it and it's on fire. Right? Wasn't it that one? I forget which one it was. He opens it and it's just on fire and he closes it. Was it the third one? And then he opens it again and yep, it's in fact on fire. I guess Randall actually left the coffee pot on this time, right? So like, this is the point. Like, as funny as that is, it's not. There's cigarettes in there. There's natural gas in there. There's gasoline being pumped. You know, there's all kinds of propane tanks sometimes. Kerosene. All kinds of stuff. And they don't pay the workers what they should. This is what I see. You know how much your GM makes in a store like this? Yeah. So anyway, I digress on that, but it looks terrible. You want to know why I go to Sheetz or this place or that place? If I can walk into the store and the moment I walk in every morning, your cleaning product smells so bad that it's in the back of my throat, it's time to redo the floor. Yeah, like, it's literally just the fact that the floor is black. People are sitting there trying to scrub the crap out of it. It's black. The tiles are just stained. They need a new floor. And they're just using all this cleaner to try to make it look good and stuff like that. It's like, you don't have to do that if you just forked over the money, got the floor, you get more customers in there, showing that you're putting something into the business, yada yada yada, improving it. No. Just saying. The outside of this building, like the whole outside, there's just black stains. Just, they need to power wash it. It's that simple. They need to power wash it. It's that simple. I'll bet you if I got my hose and sprayed off the side of the building, it would get it cleaner than it is now. Even that. Just saying. I'm just talking. Just coming up with stuff to talk about. It's not that big a deal. Like, I don't care that much. Obviously, I wouldn't come here. But you know what I mean? Like I'm just saying, like, You know what I mean? Like, it definitely needs to be cleaned. And you got to care about your business. This, to me, doesn't look like anybody cares. That's just what I see. And if I see it, other people see it too. So anyway, yes, it's a truck stop. Yes, they're going to, get people in here regardless. It's very central. Should we ignore the things that we know are wrong, even though we're going to get people anyway, even though, no. This is what every big business does that eventually fails. This is what caused the decline of McDonald's. This is what caused the decline of any large business that has continued doing this into today's market. You want to sit here and pretend like you care and stuff like that. Meanwhile, you have these huge, massive amounts of things going on behind the scenes that you just clearly, just abundantly don't give a crap about. People do. So, like, with fast food places, a lot of times, it's as simple as controlling the trash that people dump and it starts blowing around their lot and clean up their lot enough. A lot of fast food places are really good places, but then people won't go there because it looks dumpy. And then I'll go there and I'll eat the food. I'm like, oh, it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. It just looks dumpy. So all I gotta do is clean. Yeah, like a maintenance guy or something. Big deal. like just an answer, So there's a lot of places I've seen like this that would benefit from somebody that just has some knowledge on with the appearance and demographic of the people you're trying to sell to. A convenience store makes its sales solely based on things that you see. You walk into that store and you see stuff displayed, it looks a certain way, and it's impulse, right? So then why would you go and walk in a store that looks like shit? That's got black stuff all over it, trash blowing around, looks dumpy. You walk inside, the line's backed up. You're going to turn right around and walk right out the door, and we'll drive up to the gas station up the road, aren't you? I've done it. I know other people that have done it. And that's kind of the point. It frustrates the employee, frustrates the customer, frustrates you. You get less sales. Why wouldn't you have a manager scheduled on duty at all times that can jump on a register when they see that line is more than 2 people? Why wouldn't you just do that? Why is that not a universally acceptable thing? There are many, not even just one, there are many companies I've worked for that have done this. This is not just one, it's many. You see 2 people, more than 2 people waiting in line, standing there, you jump on a register. That's it. And they will feel immediately, they'll be like, oh wow, now it's 50-50. Oh wow, I thought I was going to have to wait. And now suddenly that third person goes, suddenly I'm the next person in line because the person in front of me now just jumped over to the next line. It's so quick, it's so smart. Now you've just jumped that third person in line, thought they were going to be waiting several minutes. Like that. Now they're just suddenly happy, you just made their day. And isn't that something? It's interesting how you can take a negative and make it a positive, isn't it? This is what I see. Where businesses like this sink and sink and sink. There's nobody in there being positive. Positive reinforcement, positive management. It's all negative. Who's doing the everything else? And then if the owner comes in, or whoever owns this establishment comes in and complains about it, all that bad manager is going to do is find one person, hire one person to do it one time, and it's going to just happen again. Or they're going to give it to somebody, they're going to delegate it to somebody that can't handle it, that's already got a huge workload, instead of realizing they need to hire more or do it themselves. Because it's called being a manager. It's called managing an establishment. You know, if I'm rolling into work and every day I roll in, this looks like this, every single day that I go in, I'm going to tell whoever's in charge of making sure that's clean that it looks like that every day. And I'm going to be annoying about it. Make sure they do it. Why wouldn't you do that? Yeah, why wouldn't you do that? There were people at this one job, like every day I'd go in. We had a rule at this place that I worked, that like essentially it was a health code violation to leave the doors to the dumpster area open for some reason. Every day I'd go in, they're just wide open. Because the same guy that filters the vats every day, that's there at the same time every day, leaves them open, and he's favored. People like him. And he walks out there and he just opens them up, leaves them open, doesn't care. In fact, he'll even say, don't care. He'll say it just like that, don't care. Guy should have been fired so many times. But anyway, I digress on that. The point is, I'm saying something about it every day, yet it happens. So it's up to then the manager above me to meet with this person that's doing it consistently and say, hey, you're not leaving those dumpster doors open anymore. And if you do it again, you're fired. Stop leaving the dumpster doors open. It's a Board of Health violation. Why would you do it in the first place? You know not to. It's that simple. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're fired. Don't do it again, please. I don't want to have to fire you. Please don't leave the dumpster doors open. It's that simple. And if you can't not remember that, don't use it. Get somebody else to take the stuff out. That's it. If you literally can't rely on your own memory and it's that bad, ask somebody else to do it. Because again, we can't rely on you. Constantly you're doing these things wrong. It just means we can't rely on you. And then this very good employee that everybody looks up to as a good employee then just pins it on somebody. Oh, he did that. Oh, that was this person. No, it was you. That's why nobody could ever figure out why anybody was doing anything wrong. It's him. It's that employee that's favored. Don't do that. Don't favor an employee just because you like. No. The employee's doing something they shouldn't be doing. You gotta back it up. And you gotta lay down the law. But be nice. You don't have to be mean. There's no reason to be mean. Yeah, I mean, if they're not getting it, they're not getting it. But there's also no reason to be mean. Yeah. I'm gonna save my half. I ate half my sandwich. I'm gonna save the half for later. I'm gonna eat some Peachos. I'm gonna eat some Peachos. Oh my god, I dropped my Peachos. Well, they look so good. Look at that. No, that's how you sell a product. You have a good selection. So whoever those are ordering, yeah, good job. Please clean the building though. It's that simple. I get it. It's left over from when they didn't take care of it. I get it. They inherited a bowl of crap, but it's been long enough now. It was a truck stop. It wasn't owned by Turkey Hill originally. They bought it. Yep. But I mean, that's a hazard. Like, flat out, I can see. So the Turkey Hill has like letters, and one of the letters at the end, it's like plastic. I don't know how heavy it is, but like it's like hanging off. You guys want to see? Look at this. Look. Anybody missing any teeth? Are you missing any teeth? Anybody? If you're missing teeth, you'll get it. Anybody wonder why I do that? I'm missing some teeth. That's why. I need to get them fixed. That's why that happened. That's why I can't, like, anybody wonder, like why I have, like, I'll do this. But then you look at it and you're like, didn't look like you even drank that much. It's because my mouth doesn't make a dam anymore. So I have to control how much actually goes down my throat with my throat. It's not easy to do. That's why I cough sometimes too. Like I'll do that and I'll start coughing. That's why, because my mouth doesn't make a dam anymore. It just goes down my throat. Here, I'm gonna show you those. Look at this. Check this out. So if you just like kind of see it, see it. See, this is just hanging off there. See it right there. I think there's a nail too. I see a giant nail. So, it's not good. See, it's just hanging off. Interesting, isn't it? Interesting, isn't it? Time to go. Yep, time to go. Time to go. I go back soon. I go back soon. These were good. These were so good. These will be my snack. These will be my snack. For all more gaming. So here's the deal. I would love for the world to understand how to help each other and correct each other in ways that are meaningful and good for everybody. If that makes sense, the person you're trying to help, then the person that is helping this person too. Like, I would love for people to like, for example, I spent many years at a company that pretty much everybody there, even people that were supposed to be on the same level of management as me, would like talk down to me, insult me, be nasty, and stuff like that. And all it did was create a workplace environment where essentially there were several people that were starting all the rumors that were doing it, and they were the favorite people. You know, the person I was just saying, he was like the son of somebody. And except the problem is that these folks were apparently from other stores and did things at other stores they shouldn't have done. And so they were already like a problem, and people kind of knew that. And like, I guess like this guy's like 40 something years old, working on the kitchen line, you know, calling women all kinds of names and stuff like that. So like, the point is, we can all see who's actually doing it. The point is, it's just his family member that worked there. She was a manager, and she would like always talk down to me, be nasty to me. But meanwhile, she was the one doing things wrong, and I'd call her out on it. And she'd be like, no, it's like this now, no. And then like, then I do it like that, and I do it wrong. So like, she literally just can't be wrong. Anytime I ever called her out and she was wrong, nope, she'd flip the hell out. She would flip the hell out. So like, just flat out, like, anything anybody did, everybody immediately knew. She talked shit, and she's a manager. No lie, she actually made light of suicide one time while on the clock. Yeah, like, no lie, there was a new person starting, and it was a young person, and she saw me show up, and I was supposed to take over training, and no lie, she said to me as she walked away, she goes, "Oh, thank God, get this bitch away from me before I slit my wrists." I was like, what the fuck? What? How do you have a job? What? And she's new, and she heard it too? What the I'm sure there's probably somebody watching, like, thinking to themselves, boy, if I said that to somebody, yeah, like, it's just instant, right? Man, let me tell you what, some people, this is the point, some people get away with whatever they want, and some people don't. Everything's vestigial. The way you treat somebody, is the way you treat somebody. Just remember that. And remember to always treat people fairly, and, you know, just because you don't understand somebody's situation, the way they talk, the way they look, whatever, doesn't mean you should treat them any differently than treat anybody else. Be professional, and do your jobs. Just remember, you're being paid to do a job. You're on the clock, you're being paid to do a job. And you want to remember to be professional, because at the end of the day, someone could look at, you know, essentially like what you did, and it gets put on paper, yada, yada, yada. Later down the road, you know, that's the sort of thing you just, you want to be, you know, professional and stuff like that. Anyway, take care, everybody. Take care. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. We were just hanging out on break. So I got to get back to work. Take care. I'll see you next time.